Last year, we reported on over 500,000 rounds of ammunition stolen in Delaware, and all of this came from one store. It was from a Cabela's store. And since then, really all of the punishment, so to say, has gone towards the store itself. All the investigations, everything really went to, and it came down to that they just had it out on the floor versus behind a shelf, and it just went rampant. Now, since then, they have caught somebody, and they ultimately slapped them on the wrist. No jail time. And all of that ammo was admittedly sold to criminals, mostly around Delaware. Now, we reported on this last year, and so I apologize if you're kind of hearing old news here, and that's not what this is. What we're here to talk about is now they're actually looking for that ammo. That they're looking for anybody who purchased that ammo, and if you happen to buy any of that ammo, or you happen to have any of that ammo, and keep in mind, 500,000 rounds, that's a lot of ammo. And I want to kind of remind you, when we made that video, and I mentioned it here, is that it's really backwards the way they're punishing people. The thieves are not getting punished. The store is getting punished, and now anybody with a body in that ammo, you're going to get punished as well. Because most of this ammo just went to a few different criminals, and then they sold it on the street. So if you bought any of it, again, you could be in big trouble. I recommend you get rid of it. Go to the range, just get rid of that stuff real quick. Now, what I will say, how can you know? Well, how do you know if you bought any? Because 500,000 rounds just circulating around the Delaware area. Well, it's pretty easy. If you bought it from a guy on a street, you might have bought it. If you bought it at a store, you did not buy it. Now, I guess I'd like to take a moment and say, don't buy ammo off the street. The only ammo that I've ever purchased that was not from a store was usually like if a friend of mine happened to have some hunting ammo that I didn't have, I might buy from him. And I maybe have bought 40 rounds my whole life. So I am very convinced there's no part of me that believes that I have any of this ammo. But again, if you happen to be purchasing ammo from just a guy on the streets, or if you a known criminal, so to say, around the Delaware area, then chances are you probably have it. And by the way, if you bought a large amount too, people talk. They already are talking. Like everybody that's getting caught is sharing everything they know. So, and I think that a lot of that has to do with why you got like the store being punished, but not the criminals. And now you have the people who purchased the stolen goods being punished, and not the people selling the stolen goods. Because, they're blabbing. So there you go. I just kind of want to do an update on this, that they are looking for that ammo, that they are on the search for it right now, and people are getting arrested for having any of this ammo on them. And again, not the thieves, not the sellers, the store and the people that bought them. Those are the only people getting punished right now. So there you go. Any thoughts or insight on any of this, definitely put it below. Hope this information was helpful. You know anybody in the Delaware area bought ammo, send them this video. I think people just get rid of it. Just don't have that ammo on you. I think is really the most important part of all this. So again, any thoughts or insight, put it below. Do want to take a moment and say most people watch this channel, they're not subscribers. Click that subscribe button. Greatly increases the algorithm and our ability to get these messages out. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.